Michael. Hey, congratulations on this new series, Hotel Cocaine.
Thank you so much. I understand we're on Latin media of some kind. Podemos hablar español un poco si quieres. Es una obra muy latino. Es importante que practicamos español para vivir en este mundo.
Well, that's very fine. I don't speak any Spanish.
Fantastic.
That was fascinating.
That was
what a curveball.
That just
great to talk to you in
day.
English, my friend.
That was
anyway, excuse me.
So let's hear it from you guys first. Is what initially drew you guys to this project?
Your cat, who I just saw jump off the thing.
That's amazing.
No, I was initially drawn to it by three things: the world, 1978, the advent of the cocaine trade in Miami, circa 1978. Chris Brancato and his work, his body of work, and the great Danny Pino, who I had worked with on The Shield. So, and once I had my meetings with Chris Brancato to talk about my character and where he would go and the sort of way he figured into this world, and that was it for me. I was like, okay, this could be fun.
And for me, I grew up going to Miami as a kid, and I had no idea that right near where my grandparents, Baruch and Gene Siegel, lived in Southgate Towers, was this Mutiny Club, which was like the Rick's Cafe of Casablanca, where all the rock stars did their drugs and all the coke dealers sold their drugs. And then I read my character, Burton Greenberg, who gets to play the coke snorting hippie hotelier who owns this place, who provides a place for all the hippies and artists and misfits to cavort. And I was like, I gotta be in this.
Now here's a testament to both of your as actors. The Mutiny Club, every time I watch that scene, there's the extras dancing, the lights, the music, the set itself. How are you not distracted with all the chaos that is going on in the background, and you guys could keep your composure during this entire time?
I gotta say, it fuels me. It's the opposite of a distraction.
Yeah.
It's like we are immersed in this incredible set designed by Raimundo Cabrera, these incredible costumes by Adela Cortazar, this incredible script by Chris Brancato and Michael Paines. And you're immersed into a world of fun with these mutiny girls dancing, and Guillermo Navarro's photography
it didn't distract. It added.
Yeah.
It brought you into
it. Fuels you, just like the Coke.
Yeah. But
yeah. Hi-yo! Loving this interview.
There we go. And let me wrap it up with one last thing. Michael, do you miss that? Do you miss the stash?
I do. I'm not Dominic Zulio without it. When I was preparing for the role 4 days before we shot, I got on a Zoom with this DEA agent who was in Miami at the time in the 70s, and he came on screen and he had this honking mustache, and I was like, dude, that's a strong move to the hoop. And he's like, well, we all have them. And I went, what? He goes, yeah, I've never met a DEA agent that didn't have a honking mustache. And I was like, oh shit. So I called hair and makeup as soon as I hung up with them, and they built one for me. And now it's like, it's part of his uniform.
Yeah. And when I studied the hippies like Abby Hoffman and Allen Ginsberg, they all had big noses and a Jufro. So I figured I would grow mine. I would.
Yes.
Excellent, gentlemen. Thank you very much for this conversation. Say goodbye to the Spanish-speaking audience.
Adiós, mucho gusto conocerte. Perdóneme.
A todo bien.
Perdóneme.
Thank you.